You got my front wheel skids. Jimmy Greaves said football, it's a funny old game. It is a funny old game, that's for bloody sure. You know what's even funnier than football? YouTube. Yeah, that's an horrible old game. Right, I've got an email on my YouTube account for contacts. Yeah, from what I was reading and being told on various platforms of social media, either email or WhatsApp, so do get in touch on the email if you've got a gripe that you can't put on, you don't feel like you can't put on the old YouTube because it's public, but you want someone to know what's happened, right? Because there's a few, I say few, there's about 4 or 5 people now that are normal everyday Tottenham supporters, right? Have said to me that they're getting their voices blocked on YouTube. They're trying to say in comments and they're getting muted. Even they're getting blocked. They get timed out on loads of channels, not just particular channels, to loads of channels. They've been blacklisted on certain channels, and these are just normal yids, not abusive, just normal yids who's got something to say. And they're pointing things out to some of these YouTubers that some of these YouTubers you think are all nice. Well, I'm shocked at YouTube. I'm shocked. And you know what, right? Sometimes I say right horrible things about football heritage and Sava, but at least he's condescending to your face, right? And patronising to your face, you know. It's and I don't suppose he means to be. He's just trying to tell you his reality, right? But it's come to my, like I'm not the police of YouTube. Don't get me wrong. I'm far from it. I'm just all about free speech, and where I've had a YouTube channel and been on all these chats for so long, I see what's going on. It's happened to me. I've changed my name several times. Because I thought when I first started that, if I changed my name, perhaps they won't block me. And this is without, I didn't abuse no one. I was just pointing out a simple football fact or an error or just something that didn't feel right with myself, yeah. And they was getting blocked, yeah. I've even been in chats that long to see half these content creators go from in the chat to have their channel, right? So I know a fair bit and a fair few people, right? I don't know whether I've got a bit of respect off of them because of the sad how it is. And yeah, it's use my email and send me your horror stories, right? And trust me, you know me, right? I will read them, right? I won't give no names out, right? But I will do a video on it. A whole video on it. Right, I won't give your names out, but I will give the names out of the channels that have done this to you, because I went through quite a few channels last night myself, right, regarding this protest movement, right, and I had to get the old PC out and really go through and research what I'm doing at the minute, because I'm finding it all very, very strange. All this there's like an agenda, right? And then I called out Sava. Well, I didn't call him out, I was just saying, you know, he's jumping on the bandwagon of with the video, but in reality, he probably wasn't jumping on the bandwagon with the video. He was just trying to do his little bit, yeah? So, I do apologise, and I'm sorry for that. But in respect, right, to all the other See, this is crazy, man. I have a go at someone I find difficult to watch, and I find condescending, and a lot of people agree, but I did not realise that there was an awful lot of these nicey, come over nicey on YouTube people that are really fucking horrible. And I've been on the end of it myself. You know, when I do a video, I'll give you the full story, yeah? Because it's getting beyond a joke. Even last night, I watched Ricky Sacks, yeah? And I watched, they went on about Levy for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then it changes to the Spurs team. Then it changes to Ange bashing again. Even in the chat changed to Ange bashing, yeah? This agenda seems to be a counterproductive protest where a lot of YouTubers, a lot of these people are egotistical and like seeing themselves on television, right? Now, I can't even watch myself back on YouTube, maybe because I'm such a fucking idiot half the time. I don't know, boys and girls. But I watch myself once, say, if I've got a video and I've said things and I have to watch it back to make sure that I ain't putting anybody's noses out of joint, silly things like that. Or I don't do no editing, do I? So it's nothing to do with that. It's just to make sure that I'm not being horrid, that terrible. Yeah, I watched that Ricky Sacks, right? And you had the Time for Change protest, right? Now, let's get one thing straight. Time for change. That could mean anything, couldn't it? Time to change your sex. Time to change your pants. Time for change. It says nothing in that title, right, that says Levy out of Spurs. Not one thing does it say Levy out of Spurs in that title. It just says time for change. If I showed that to my mum, right, who don't know about the Levy movement, she'd probably say to me, if I said to her, what do you think that website, what do you think that hashtag's about, mum? What do you think that she'd probably think something to do with transsexuals, because time for change. That's what it sounds like, right? And then I watched the geezer, Billy, right? Yeah, we're getting a lot of emails from people around the world asking how they can help. You sound like Noel Edmonds on Multicoloured fucking Swap Shop, right? Like it's a fan page when it's supposed to be a protest, right? That's one argument, right? That's one gripe I got. The next gripe was, you're as passionate as the Levy Out movement. You're about as passionate as a premenopausal potato, brother. Yeah. I have never seen such lackluster in my life. Here's an example, bruv, yeah? Over 50 years now, or say 40 years now, I changed the starter motor when I was 10, right? I've been into cars for 40 years now, and you'd think after 40 years, I'd get unexcited about a new car, a new little project, about fixing something. No, I don't. Right, I get passionate about it to the point of I won't fit a shit part. I won't do anything that you're not supposed to do. I will talk everything up to the fucking finest talk point I can get. I will tune it up. I will make it pucker, right? This Levy Out movement, it ain't been tuned up. It ain't even been serviced, right? You can stand outside the ground all you want, right? Ain't going to do nothing. Ain't going to do fucking jack shit. And that's proved the point over the last few protest movements, isn't it? Time for change. Is it time to change religion? Why don't you just change it all and just put levy out? You know? Profit over glory. Because it is doing my fucking head in. Right, there's a few more points I can point at, but I'm going to leave it for a week because I'm trying to prove a point here, right, with this agenda that they keep spilling over to us about anti-levy. Yep, fair enough. I'm on that protest bandwagon, right? I'll jump on it. I will push it. I will fucking help out every way I can. I'll even fucking stand with yous. But you know what? Don't you think we should be doing a bit more? You know what I mean? If you've got 160 people outside a stadium, it only takes fucking 60 people to walk in that fucking Spurs shop and sit down and just won't be moved. You know what I mean? It'll only take 5 people, 10 people outside with police handcuffs. Just handcuff yourself to something. Bandage your hand up and then tape your hand up with fucking elastoplast. Then put the handcuff on, right? So it don't put no pressure on you. And chain yourself to something. You know, but this protest, they're just standing there with a little bit of cardboard. That's nothing. That's nothing. I said before, we've got YouTubers telling us not to go Spurs. Yet, they're at Spurs, sitting on their season ticket fucking chair. While other YouTubers say, oh, I respect your opinion. I think it's time to get a bit more blunt. It's time to start fucking getting a lot more blunt. Right? Because on a separate matter, I've had people talk to me and I've spoken to them. And they think it's so hypocritical that these people are telling us not to go Spurs. You're condescending at the same time as you're being fucking patronising, because Levy's already priced out the working man at the stadium. So it's only people who are on a certain wage bracket that can go. Yeah. And for the youngsters who's not on a certain wage bracket, it's only because mummy and daddy have bought your fucking season ticket that you can go. Go and fucking deny it, half of yous. And it all gets my goat. You know, it boils my piss down to the fucking, boils my piss. This little click of bandwagon jumpers, and I'm not even including, do you know what? There's only 2 people or 1 person I won't include in this clique. Yeah. Or 2 people, yeah. And that's Brian Daigle. Won't speak bad about him, right? Because he's passionate, yeah. And when you do type in Levy out into Google, Stell comes up. Out of all the creators, Stell comes up. So I can't even say it's anything to do with him. Strange that though, isn't it? All the rest of them. You know what I mean? I've got gripes with every single one of yous, but that's for a different day. Have a good day. I think I've let the traffic calm down now from the school run. I've tried to get down to take the kids to school, or 1 kid to school. I've got to get home now and take the other one to school. I don't think I could fucking get out of the car at the minute anyway, physically get out of the car. So I'm just sitting here talking to this video because I feel it's fucking, I feel that YouTube has been taking the piss out of us viewers, and these content creators have been taking the piss out of us viewers for so long now with this muting, silencing proper yids, that I've even spoken to a yid who used to come on YouTube, yeah, right? And he's not been on it for ages. When I said to him, I've got a YouTube channel, right? He went to me, oh, mate, he give me 3 or 4 names, right? He goes, see them lot? They're all bunch of CUNTs. He goes, one of them, see what he said to me? And he told me what he said, and I thought to myself, Jesus, mate, this is not just one person. This is happening to a lot of people. And then he said to me, he used to watch so-and-so channel, used to watch so-and-so channel, but he can't even watch them now because one of these channels modded up a certain person and he blocks everybody from having their say. So this is why I started off this morning regarding that subject, yeah? And then I've deviated to time for a change. Time to change my pants. Time to change my socks. Time to change my hairstyle. Is it time to change what? It don't say nothing about levy, and I'll leave it on that. Right. I'm right fucked off this morning. Right fucked off. Even to the point of a few content creators who I don't like, give them their due. They've done a little video and only certain people have picked up on it and other people ain't picked up on it, and but everyone's still churning out the shit for clicks and likes. They're still churning out shit after shit for clicks and likes with no mention of the protest other than 5 minutes. Jokers, mate. Fucking jokers. Especially when we should have been protesting at the start of the season, and then it stops. And then no, let's go back 4 years ago, eh? You know what I mean? When there weren't no protest. Right? And then start clicking, it starts and stops, starts and stops, starts and stops, starts and stops. Why do you think it starts and stops, this protest movement? I've got my own theories on that. You know what I mean? And I proved it with a social experiment about 3 or 4 months ago that I can prove categorically why it starts and stops. Right? I'm going to put that in the same video that I'm going to be releasing, yeah? Like I'm fucking a major fucking YouTuber. But it's just to get it out there. I ain't no major YouTuber. And you know me, I just say it how it is. Right, 18 minutes, right? You're probably only going to watch 6 minutes of this, 7 minutes of this. And the people that only watch 6 and 7 minutes of this won't even see this. But have a good day. Unconditionally love yous all. Even the horrible ones. Come on, you Spurs. Yid Army. I'm only doing this for the Yid Army because most of them Yid Army, right, they're all retired now. Then they don't go on YouTube, yeah. But I used to work with one, and yeah, this is for you, big Justine geezer. You know what I mean? We only worked together for a year, but that year we worked together, bruv. We was only 2 yids in that fucking sorting office, right? 2 proper yids in that sorting office, and yeah, you're a yid geezer, and for all my life now, if you ain't got as much passion as this geezer called Justin for Tottenham, then you ain't a yid. So have a good one, and I'm proud to know one of the Yid Army, the original Yid Army. You know what I mean? Not this watered down version that we got now. Watered down Bisto gravy version. Have a lovely day, people. Keep it real, and pugger.